Welcome back. The St. Lucia Fire Service Association has welcomed a new president, Alan Rosary. Assistant Divisional Officer of the St. Lucia Fire Service, David Antoine, says Rosary is the right man for the job.
He brings a wealth of experience to the table. As I said, he's served the association in excess of 10 years, and he has been in the negotiations and all, and we certain that he will do a good job, and I want to congratulate all those who participated in the process, and even him opting to run to be a part of that committee. We know that he is a down-to-earth person, and given his experience and all of that, he will indeed measure up to the level of responsibility that he will take as the president of that committee that is so very important for the fire department.
Outgoing President Shane Felix, the vocal advocate for the rights of the men and women of the St. Lucia Fire Service, will remain on the executive.
Shane Felix is still serving as an executive member of the association. So, and it is always a coordinated effort among these individuals in the executive ranks of the association to make those decisions. So his abilities as well will always come to feature when we have those things happening, ongoing negotiations, and maybe agitate on the behalf of the men. So I do not think that we will see any different, and I think he will depend on the wealth of experience from Mr. Felix as well in going forward and in leading the association going forward.
Rosary is stationed in the Dennery Fire Service Station. 10 students who exhibited exceptional performance at the common entrance level and tertiary education level have been rewarded by the Bigger Better Telecommunications Network, Digicel. A prize-giving ceremony offered Digicel the outlet to meet with its returning recipients as well as the newcomers. More in this report.
Notebooks, book bags, and scholarships were some of the items 10 lucky students looked forward to receiving from Digicel at a recently held scholarship distribution ceremony. 7 of the 10 students are returning recipients of the scholarship from Digicel and have maintained an average of 65 and above, or 50 to 65% in their scholastic performances. Manager Digicel South OECS, Jamisha Wright, says the scholarship award program welcomed 3 new students into its ranks in 2019.
So today we have 3 new students and 7 who would have consistently maintained the average of 65 and above, or 50 and 65. Of course, there's some in the primary school and there are some in secondary who are now entering secondary school.
Mother of one of the returning recipients, Sanyu Prosper Lewis, expresses her gratitude to the corporate giant and the individual who nominated her daughter 5 years ago.
This year is our 5th year. My daughter has been here for the past 5 years. Digicel has been helping her go through her school year, and I'm very thankful for the company for that, and including for the person who chose my family to give that gift, Coletta Popo. I just want to thank them for that.
An excess of $10,000 was pumped into the initiative to ensure students are molded from a young age and given the necessary instruments needed to excel in school, says Wright.
This is significant. Today we are investing in excess. The cash contribution is $10,000 to the 10 recipients. But it's extremely important for us to be able to give back to our customers. Some are and some are not even our customers, but persons in our community who can just use some help at this time. It would be useful to share with you how we went about selecting these students. These are persons nominated by our staff. They work in these communities, and they know best who needs the help. So they would have brought forward a number of names, and we went through them, and they told us why we need to offer support year on year to these kids.
Wright insists Digicel continues to deliver as a corporate citizen to ensure community development and people building remain high on its agenda for years to come. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
The St. Lucia Tourism Authority, in partnership with the St. Lucia Divers Association, will host the 3rd annual Dive Fest St. Lucia come September. Dive Fest St. Lucia seeks to highlight St. Lucia's beautiful underwater fauna and the overall St. Lucian dive experience. The event will feature a number of activities, including a dive treasure hunt, a lionfish derby, an underwater cleanup activity, a photo seminar and competition, themed dinners, street fiestas, and island tours. The highlight of the event is a mock underwater wedding. Smaller hotels will also be given an opportunity this year to host visiting divers. Dive Fest St. Lucia will be held from the 8th to the 15th of September 2019. The Ministry of Commerce, International Trade, Investment, Enterprise Development and Consumer Affairs, in collaboration with the Republic of China on Taiwan, is once again set to host its annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. Elsie Laffey, who is the Commerce and Industry Officer within the Ministry of Commerce, said although the show has been hosted for over a decade, it has grown in strength and numbers. This year's event, he indicated, looks promising.
This will be the 12th annual hosting of the trade show. It has been a very successful 12 years, 11 previous years, and we are expecting more of the same and to get even bigger and better this in this the 12th year. The venue once again will be the Golden Palm Event Center in Rodney Heights, Grosley. The objective of the trade show is to highlight the products and services that are manufactured here in St. Lucia and to bring them out to the public, as well as to showcase the product offerings from our sister nation, Taiwan. It is also used to build relationships or build relations with Taiwan. As you know, the 30 Embassy of China, Taiwan here in St. Lucia has benefited greatly from their efforts, and we would love to develop trade with them. So that has been also one of the objectives of the trade show.
Laffey said the ministry is tasked with private sector development, and this is one such avenue in terms of small business development and seeing the local products grow, not only in the domestic market, but in the international market as well.
There have been quite a few success stories where we've seen very small businesses start up and grow and expand. They have gotten the opportunities to showcase their products, to let people know, and based on not just through the trade show, but it also has a lot to do with their own drive and determination that those businesses have grown. And we always say that the small businesses of today are the big businesses of tomorrow, and we are seeing that happening with some of the success stories that we've had.
The trade show runs from Friday the 29th of November through to the 1st of December 2019. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow is up next with the sports news.